Ah yes, transfer students, one of the main underestimated tropes in anime due to them completely being, new to the environment. They simply get treated like trash, usually on their first day by other, experienced students who think they have what it takes to pick on the new people. So, in honor of the transfer students, this is exactly what today's video is going to be about. 10 anime low-ranking students who hide their overwhelming powers. Now, this here is going to be a very fun one, and I hope you all find some new anime to watch. But if you're new around here, then please make sure you're subscribed to the channel with the notifications bell icon turned on to stay up to date with the latest news and anime recommendations right at your doorstep. Now, without keeping you all waiting, let us begin with the video.
12歩前にそしてそこにぬいぐるみを置け
Let's start things off with Zankyou no Terror, which is a very powerful series that focuses on pure, intelligent characters, which I'm sure many of you guys will really like. Two characters, childhood friends, codenamed 9 and 12, transfer to a brand new school without anyone really knowing who they really are, with their hidden identities and skills, and both characters are about to create destruction within the city and make it all fall as they challenge the police to hunt them down within a huge mystery-solving case to find those two students and put an end to all their plans. This right here is probably one of the most intense series I'll be recommending on this list, which is why I'm putting it first, which is, such a great idea to, get you all to watch something really epic to begin with. Haiyore Nyouko-San is up next, which is a huge parody series full of laughs and funny moments, but also quite a powerful female character who enters the life of Ahiru, who is the male protagonist. Now, she is from a completely different planet who came down to protect Ahiru from danger. And I think you know where I'm going with this one. Is the most obvious thing that she did was pretty much transfer schools to, just to keep an eye on him to make sure he doesn't face any danger. All while hiding her secret powers from the rest of the school. She's not the only alien, which I'm trying to say, with powers, as there are actually two more female characters with abilities later down the line. And all of this forms somewhat of a harem relationship, and I think many of you would really enjoy some laughs from this anime. Right up next is actually a sports anime series focused about soccer that features a character named Aoyama who hates getting dirty. Wow, a character who hates getting dirty. I never expected that.
嬉しいのはいいんですけど抱きつくのとかやめてもらえませんか
But your first thoughts would be that, this anime is just such a comedy sports series. While it is that, Aoyama is actually really damn good at soccer, and even better during the last few minutes of a match, as that is where the magic happens. So like I said before, Aoyama doesn't really like getting dirty in a game like soccer. You are most likely going to get dirty playing overall, so get the most of a game and, just win. But Aoyama actually hides his special talent for the end of the match and doesn't mind getting dirty to secure that victory or win, and people who have not yet faced Aoyama in a soccer match have no idea what they are about to face.
お前汚れたくねえんじゃなかったのかよラスト5分間だけなら我慢できます自分負けるのが大嫌いなんで修羅の国王が暗影の彼方より譲るものダークフレイムマスター
This right here is more of a beautiful animation series created by none other than, of course, Kyoto Animation, and you can clearly see it based on the character design. But this series is actually very interesting as it features a rather strange and mysterious girl who recently came to attend the school, claiming to have mystical powers within her eyes, and she calls it the Wicked Eye, hence why she wears an eye patch.
俺の体に宿っているものを忘れたのか
Thus, she crashes into the life of the protagonist named Yuta, and, he actually had this similar, thing to this new girl in the past, where he used to think of himself as the Dark Master, and he was pretty much a laughing, walking joke in the school, which is why he now actually attends a brand new school so others don't really recognize who he is. So this is a very heartwarming story I think many of you will really like. Up next is the Fruit of Grisaia.
それ以来俺はどうにもでかい女に対して苦手意識がある。
Now, I'm sure many of you know this series as it's one of the best harem currently out there, with a protagonist who fears absolutely nothing at all, and you rarely actually get that within the harem genre. Yuji's identity remains hidden for his new life in a school with a few other girls, as he used to be a professional assassin or soldier in the past, and he just wants to get away from all of that and, just live a more peaceful life in this brand new life. Upon meeting all these girls in school, he will go through each scenario of getting to know them and help them with their, personal issues, each time revealing his hidden talents to make sure those girls get a happy outcome. And yes, this is from a visual novel adaptation, if you were wondering.
挨拶を。何かしてくるだろうとは思っていたが、ナイフで。
だからあえて言わせてもらおう。この学校でバスケをやるのは諦めろ。たとえ翼があっても空がなければ鳥は飛べん。
Ahiru no Sora is a very good basketball series of a young short boy who attends a new school and wishes to play in the basketball boys club. However, lately the basketball team is just, just a dump full of delinquents who take nothing seriously and use the basketball locker room as, just their hideout. But the new kid, however, decided enough was enough and challenged those delinquents to a basketball game to show his true potential. Usually, being short is, just a sign of weakness. Everyone really underestimates this kid at the very start. But, because basketball is a sport where, being taller is so superior. But for him, nothing could possibly stand in his way of becoming the best. The Strongest Sage with the Weakest Crest is actually a brand new anime following the trope of another transfer student, but it's a character who gets isekai to another world with more powerful magic abilities.
やったか。
何？
魔力が足りなければ敵の魔力を利用すればいい。
But after transferring to a new school to learn more magic, he learns that he has the weakest crest as the crest of failure, in which nothing really good comes out of this crest. But that is until he shows everyone what he is truly capable of and ends up actually teaching everyone in the school, everyone else, more powerful magical techniques to help defend against the invading demons. It's certainly, not the greatest anime I've seen, but still, it's pretty enjoyable. Now we move on to an upcoming anime series I'm looking forward to a lot, which is why I wanted to share it here for all you to see.
野望がある。俺をイフの目で見ない人間を探し、対等の立場で友達を作るのだ。
Now, the greatest demon lord is reborn as a typical nobody is coming very soon within the next few weeks, and it will involve a very powerful demon lord who decides to be reborn to a newer world while lowering his magical powers, since in his previous life it was actually too powerful, almost very overpowered, powerful enough to beat anyone who challenges him.
勇気を出しなさい。そして過去と決別するのです。
But now being reborn, he might actually find himself a worthy challenge, but in fact, it actually still remains, and it still seems like that won't happen at any time, since everyone in the modern world is actually still damn weak and he is too powerful. So he decides to transfer to a brand new school and simply destroy a bunch of rivals and quite possibly grab himself a few girls who get interested in really how strong he truly is.
こんな最高は認めない。
Trapped in a Dating Simulator is another upcoming anime series, and this time, it's of a guy who gets trapped in a dating simulator. What a coincidence!
本当はゲームのシナリオに関わりたくないんだけど。
ダンジョンって宝箱とかもあるんですよね。
And office worker named Leon gets reincarnated into a very punishing dating simulator game where women are supreme and only beautiful men have a chance at the table. But Leon, unfortunately for him, he has special skills in which no one else knows, and that is that he has actually beaten the game in real life thanks to his younger sister, meaning that he knows the path to take in order to beat this in a real life situation. Might not be a challenge after all, but what if there is a twist in this series that drastically changes his ways and he needs to somehow, do something different than what he usually did before? Now this is something I'd really love to find out.
でも学園ではでしょ。
絶望しても状況は変わらないし、お腹も膨れない。僕が動かないとダメなんです。
Welcome to the Demon School. Iruma-kun is definitely one of the funnest anime I've ever seen in my life. An isekai series about a boy named Iruma who gets sold by his parents to a demon, and this demon takes him in his care and, as his grandpa. He gives him delicious food, cozy bed, and a huge mansion to live in. But now, Iruma faces quite the big challenge in his brand new life, and that is he needs to go to a demon school where he must pose as a demon or else he will be eaten, pretty much. But he has no special powers at all, which is why he uses a magic ring his grandpa gave him to help him on his journey, all while hiding the fact that he is a human from everyone else. Actually, Season 3 is coming very soon in October, and I cannot wait for this series to continue. Since we have reached the ending point of the video, I guess it only makes sense to wrap it up for today, as I have plenty more lists in mind to share with all of you very soon on the chance of, finding new anime to watch. But that is all we have for today, so thank you all so much for watching all the way to the very end, and if you did enjoy, then be sure to leave a like, as I'd highly appreciate the support on my videos, and as always, I'll be seeing you all in the next one.